Greetings, Oddities and Guardians, my name is HyperHimes and welcome back to Kick Your Run Kingdom, where in this video, interestingly enough, I literally spent fun fact, I'm still recording this on Christmas Day, but interestingly enough, after I recorded that video, I was like, man, let me just dwell and just settle down and do a bunch of Millennial Tree missions. You know what ended up happening? I have 11,000 of these Millennial Tree things, which are called Ancient Sprigs, which, fun fact, after I do 50 pulls, I can get another 1,000, so that means we could do 12 total pulls in this video to potentially get Millennial Tree. Now, bear in mind, Millennial Tree, even though it seems like the odds are boosted, it's still a very slim chance, as you can see, to even pull for a Soul Stone, it's a 1% chance in every pull. And it is a 0.3% chance to pull for Millennial Tree in general. You have somehow a lower chance to get epics, but hopefully, we'll have a little bit of luck on our side and we can get Millennial Tree cooking in this video. I know you want to expect a little bit more story, with a Millennial Advent, but trust me, that'll be coming back the moment that, I pull from Millennial Tree, potentially, at least after this video, The next video should be the Millennial Advent. But with that being said, if you want to leave a question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, random facts, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time together between community to creator and creator community, that's what matters the most. So immediately, let's just do a good old first poll, and what I usually like to do is I like to skip the first primary animations, primarily because I don't want to be spoiled by the cookie showing up. Like when Gingerbrave appears, or, just normal Strawberry and Gingerbrave, normal, you don't know what you're going to get. The moment Wizard Cookie shows up, you get garbage. Custard and Clover pops up, then you get something pretty good. But that's why I kind of skip the gachas, from the very start. Just because you never know. But hopefully this will be one of those videos, because maybe the Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit, maybe, a fresh Christmas tree set up outside of my room, and maybe with that hope inclined with us, we can get ourselves a beautiful, beautiful looking tree, just for the sake of Kick Your Run kind. But, you never know. I do hope that we do get some good cookies here at the very least. But while we go through this poll, or at the very least, if we just finish this off, which didn't really get much but a couple soul stones, but I guess I can't really be opposed. We'll start this video off with a comment from Marshadow Activity saying, "Question of the day, they all taste the same, so any is good. And also, since you don't like them, they didn't show up." Well, okay, well, to be fair, Cloud today tried to make someone fall off a cliff, okay? That's my argument. Anyway, Truthless Clues also says, "Question of the day, I like scrambled eggs the most." Honestly, a good egg scramble can do you wonders. I usually like to do a simple scramble with, I know it sounds a lot, but I can shift it between 4 to 6 eggs. 6 is like my max, 4 is like a nice minimum for me. And then while cooking it, the moment you dump it into the pan, after well mixing it with some milk, put a good handful of, mozzarella cheese and any sort of cheese that you have on you inside of it. Just not American, because I'm not sure if that hits the same, but you do whatever. But you do that. Ooh, we actually have a decent amount of soul stones. Fun fact, for some reason, well, let me finish my egg statement first. You just mix it up, cook it to a nice scramble, and then once off the plate, then season it with salt and pepper. Because I don't think you want to go ahead and season it just in the pan, because I feel like it wouldn't well incorporate. I think it would lose a lot of the moisture, but whatever. But speaking of that Millennial Tree Cookie Soulstone, fun fact, when I was checking the Rainbow Shell Gallery, they were selling 3 of those 2 times. So I bought just 2 of those, so I got 6 Soulstones. I don't know why they just were selling that for Rainbow Shells, but I'm not opposed, because that gets me a little bit of a step closer to getting Millennial Tree. I am surprised how we did manage to get Millennial Tree Soulstone, because bear in mind, that's only a 1% chance, but hopefully we will be lucky enough to get Millennial Tree themselves, because, we want a big tree in our lives. Also, Gamer Sooner says, 252, the power of Yippee has helped you get the special costume, hooray. Oh yeah, I forgot, people now have an audio sample of me saying Yippee. So you can do with that however you will, I'm not going to judge you. Just don't do anything weird to my voice. Don't turn my voice to AI, unless if I give permission. Anyways, with that being said, oh, cool gumball cookie. More gumballs for the holidays. Lily Fairy Official does say, "I'm not even the biggest Sugar Lover fan, but show some respect, man. Her obviously trying to see his sugar fly. Don't judge him, man." Sure. Oh, Sugar Lover the ship. I get that, but he's just annoying. Like, I mean, I know, like, I can see, like, some people liking Pavlova Cookie, you know, because he has a purpose to fulfill in the land, you know, the Garden of Eternal Paradise. But I'm just saying, like, out of all the, you know, the minions, to be fair, I don't really have a hyperfixation towards the subordinates. Like, the only one I really do like, in my opinion, is, like, you know, obviously Sugarfly, but she's kind of like an X-minion. Salt Cellar, I guess that counts. Nutmeg Tiger, she's a really good one, in my opinion. But, I guess, to be fair, all of them are good in their own way. But I'm just saying, for my example, like, I don't take after villains that well, unless they give me something in return. We are getting a pleb ton of rare. At the very least, we're getting a ton of mileage in it. But all the cookies that we pulled so far is just, like, majority rare. Like, there's so many rares just to pull from it. I don't know why. I don't have some rare cheat code. Though there is something that isn't just rare here, but really good. It is an epic. Which, oh, it's just Shaka Twins. Surprised how I pulled for them the moment, like, one update later, but, you know what? I guess I'll take that. At least we do get an epic cookie out of this. I thought I was about to get another epic. That would have been cool. But again, another rare. I guess I can't be opposed to, like, the mileage, but, like, just look at the stats. Like, hold on. Onion. Look at that. Rare, rare, rare. That's literally, like, we just got, like, 1,000 mileage within that one pull. And if you're wondering, yeah, I know there's no mileage here, but it just gets warped over here to your normal gacha, which I think I remember spending so much on the costumes, but, like, I don't even want to have to 12 into that. And yes, if you're wondering, we're going to be doing this one, hopefully in a future video, but I want to primarily get Millennial Tree, because we already have Wind Archer, but if it's ever possible, maybe. It could be. Do you get 2 Wind Archers, like, down deep below? No, oh my, now, if you go all the way there, you can get potentially 2 and 3. Okay. But anyway, back to this while I read a couple other comments. There is one from Sonic Gamer saying, you'd actually learn some interesting things when you delve into the Wicked lore involving the iconic trio, which I wouldn't want to spoil for you. Wait a second. Okay, I thought for a moment it was going to be the Millennial Tree. Oh, it's just Poison Mushroom. They gotta get Poison Mushroom, like, you know, some sort of a, you know, gacha thing, because I feel like that'd be cool. At least give some of the classic cookies them. I know they did with some, like Purple Yam and Werewolf, but I'm just saying, you know, more of them deserve it. But, anywho, they say, it'd be iconic. I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen the movies or the Broadway musical. I'm assuming by the trio, the Wicked lore involving the iconic trio, you either mean the trio of the Tin Man and, you know, the Tin Man, the Lion, and also the, Scarecrow. I'm pretty sure that's the only, like, trio that you could be implying to. Like, the only other... For some reason, I was thinking of, like, playing Dorothy and the Wicked Witch and the Good Witch. But I'm pretty sure, in regards to the context of the video, you did, you know, mean the, you know, the trio of Dorothy's friends. I think one obscure move, which, by the way, free 1,000 right there. Thank you very much. Oh, please. There. And now we can pull at least 7 more times. Hopefully. But I will say, I think that's something I found interesting was, I remember, like, you'd be surprised, through, I think, creepypastas somehow, someone made a story which was actually based on an actual, like, Wizard of Oz movie called Return to Oz, and, like, it was so weird from what I remember. Like, and it wasn't even just because of the creepypasta, it was just because of the footage that was, like, brought there. I got to do a listen to of that, because, like, that was years ago since I think I listened to that, like, what, like, was it over a decade ago? It must have been over a decade ago. It was so long ago since I listened to that. I don't even remember what the story is, but I just remember it from its iconic imagery. With some stories, I tend to remember with, like, iconic imagery, which, you know, is the thing that terrifies me the most, because, you know, imagery will always get stuck in your nightmares, unless if you're creative enough, and which text will, because your imagination can formulate that. 69 Twisted Gummy Soul Stones, why not? And 69 Lime Cookie Soul Stones, why not? Okay, this game's trying to say something, I gotta get out of there. Anyway, only surprisingly, only just reached the 9-minute threshold, which I'm kind of surprised for. By the way, didn't we get some extra rainbow cubes? Kinda, but, hey, Chikapole. Oh, yo, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Okay, but wait, hold on, what if? I just decided to do it out of, like, a meme, but, like, could you actually imagine? But, like, hold on, wait, sit back in your chairs. There's no flipping way. I thought for a moment. I still got Sea Fairy and Pomegranate. Somehow. This costume, this, like, gacha has been so lucky for me. If you saw the Christmas video, you know what I'm talking about. But for some reason, that, like, the recent costume pulls I've been getting have been so plumbing lucky to the point where it's shocking. It is staggering, and I'm surprised. Finally, some more soul stones. I was hoping that I'd get the tree, but unfortunately it's just more soul stones. Because I can't really turn my nose up at that. I need just more soul stones somehow. Maybe there's a way. There actually is a way where I can get some more millennial of those, you know, the tree twig things. Sprigs? Spigs? I think they're spigs, I think. But, oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, it's another epic. It's, Rockstar. I recognize the, is it? Yeah, it is. Why would I even question it? I just saw the hand and I got weirded out. But I can recognize the guitar with the no strings anywhere. That's how much of a good guitarist Rockstar is. Plays the guitar, no strings needed. Top tier. You are so close to being, like, fully maxed out in regards to, like, promotion. Seriously. Sheesh. But at least we do get a decent amount of epic cookies in this video. I'm not really going to be opposed. But we can only hope and pray, right? Got some Frilla Jellyfish Soul scores. Pretty nice. And we're just ending this poll off with some rares, right? Yeah, of course. Did we skip over? Oh, no, we didn't. But at least we did get some soul stones out of that. It'd be... I swear, I think one of the rarest things in this game that could happen is if I actually managed to get the legendary cookie through soul cores, or soul stones, or whatever you want. But I'm just saying, that is rare. But I'm not sure if it would be possible for me to get it, but it probably happened to someone out there if they were unlucky enough, but that's why there's the guaranteed pull for them. You never know. Anyway, back to the next goal. Back into the beginning with Krispy Kreme. That's a classic find. Anyway, Lupin Petal saying, question of the day, soft-boiled or half-cooked, whatever it's melting. It's so good. Honestly, like, a nice soft-boiled is really good. I prefer them hard-boiled, but, hey, you know me. I swear, if you get Millennial Tree while I'm talking about eggs of all things, that would have been just... Oh, wait, is that Manju? I think that's Manju. Because the ocean seems a little bit more clean. If it was Jagay, I'm pretty sure the ocean would be a lot more rough. Yeah, that's Manju. Rough oceans, Jagay. Clean oceans, Manju. Well, at least we do get another epic out of it. We actually are getting, like, a decent streak of epics, surprisingly. Surprisingly, a little bit more, like, back-to-back epics in comparison to when I did the normal gacha video. I mean, in that video, and by the normal gacha, I mean, you know, the one I did for Christmas. Like, in that video, I, at the very least, did get, like, a decent amount of epics, because I think we're tied with, like, 4? I think? No, I think it was 3 epics and 1 legendary, which... That's not going to beat this video, unless if I somehow get even more epics. But, like, go to the gacha history. Like, there's an epic, there's that's epic costumes, I guess. Nothing there, but then another epic and another epic. 2 casual back-to-back, like, epic pulls, which I guess I'm not going to really be opposed to, but still. Anywho, let's do these last few pulls, because we only have so many left, which I can only pray that we get something. Please? Game, I'm begging you. But Alan Parker does say, I got out of school early because I finished my last class final yesterday. Well, congrats. I hope you managed to complete that class and ace it to the best of your abilities. I'm not sure if you got perfect, but as long as you did your best, that's what matters. Also, 33V33 says first. Congrats on being first. Which Ingrid also says second. Congrats on being second. And also, Alice says many things. Says, question of the day, any is fine for me. I love eggs after all. Eggs are just a top-tier food. Fun fact, their price has been going down so you can actually afford them. RXT says, question of the day, cooked. Yes, I do like my eggs cooked. It's Caitlin Gotcha Moonlight says, fried? Fried eggs? I've never actually tried a fried egg before. Have I? I don't know. But Make a Verse Colon just says, I don't eat eggs. Is it like an allergy thing? Because I think you'd enjoy them. As long as you just season them well. Seasoning is everything in regards to cooking. Genuinely, that's something that everyone needs to know. Seasoning is like half the battle in regards to flavors. Also, Arian Funhouse says, just learned from the Wicked collab ends on New Year's Eve. Oh my gosh, it does. Well, that's sad. It's kind of sad when you put that in perspective, especially after the ending that I saw on it, but like, yeah. Sorry if the audio for the Wicked video, like the last part, kind of turned out choppy. I tried to put like different music in just to overlap the normal Wicked music, and then that music turned out being copyrighted. So the copyrighted music, the music that I thought wasn't copyrighted, that I put over the copyrighted music, turned out to be copyrighted. So I had to mute that and put some random music that I found on YouTube's audio library, and that's the best thing I could do. I apologize if that kind of ruined the vibe of it, but that's why I ended up getting. So far, that was kind of the worst poll, unfortunately, but maybe these next polls can make up for it? Maybe? Potentially? Which, by the way, in the normal gacha, if you have the luck, you can just pull from Millennial Tree. You can casually just pull for him if you're lucky enough. But like I mentioned, you have to be lucky enough, so good plubbing luck. Anyway, Boogie left a comment saying, so they just gotta casually show Pavlova Cookie outside the garden in the Fairy Kingdom to oversee the truth? Oh, near the tree, huh? He's definitely trying to spy on Sugarfly. I'm just going to say that right now. Linda the Geode also says, question of the day, I like scrambled and deviled. Honestly, it's been a while since I had a good deviled egg. No, last time I checked, I didn't think I liked them, but maybe I do, because my taste buds tend to change. 2 Millennial Tree Soul. I feel like I've gotten so many Millennial Tree Soul Stones in this video that it's surprising. I think it's only like, 5, but still. But now we can only do 1 more pull, which is kind of unfortunate because I kind of wanted this video to go on for a little bit longer. But we'll see what we can manage, at the very least. No, we don't see a big skip right there. We just maybe pray and hope. Ruby Cupcake does say, I feel so sorry that you got 2/3. I know. But maybe it'll be solved soon. I don't know. Millennial Tree also says, question of the day, I like my eggs scrambled with ketchup. Ooh, ketchup. Good class, good class. Lastly, there's actually one more comment from Ruby Cupcake saying, I like my eggs with cheese. That's why I kind of explained. I like my eggs with like a nice amount of mozzarella cheese, or even Parmesan for that matter. That's actually a good way to cook it. Anyways, that is literally all the comments on the video, so we got through them all, so maybe Millennial Tree will finally pop out, and now that I finally have gotten rid of everyone in the comments section, I finally read out all the comments, and we're going to have a fantastic... What am I saying? I didn't. Okay. And if you're wondering, like I mentioned before, yes, it is possible. If you check the probabilities, I know you see Beast, like, all up front, but past the Ancients, look. The chances are so thin, but you could even get Millennial Tree Soul Stone. I could try and prove an example right now. Bad example, but like, cause like, got nothing out of it, but I could kind of try and prove it right now, and if I get something special, like, eyes glowing, not that glow, I mean, oh, White Lily Soul Stones, but like, eyes, like, why'd I do that? Imagine if I got a Millennial Tree right there. Oh, wait, I don't know why I keep doing this. I should just end the video. What am I doing? I'm just wasting pulls. Okay, wait, hold on. What if this is Millennial Tree? Could you imagine if this was Millennial Tree? Okay, there's only one, but you never know. So I'm just gonna just fly through a bunch of these until I get to the epic, and then we're gonna end the video. I was really hoping for Millennial Tree, but you never know. There's a super small chance that this is Millennial Tree. The chances are so slim, and if I'm not able to pull for him in his banner, then like I probably shouldn't expect much. But could you imagine? I thought for a tiny second. Oh, and that's Agar. I recognize that mirror. And also I recognize not just the scenery, but the color. But, okay, I know you hold all the elements of the legendaries, but I kind of wanted, the one legendary that you weren't possessing. And, yeah, that's that. Anyways, we're going to end the video right here. I did try, but don't worry. I'm going to see if I can do a ton of more missions and a ton of more things to try and get more Millennial Tree, like, fig things. Ancient Sprigs, that's what they are. Not Spigs, Sprig. But anyway... With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my kick run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and down below in the description, you can see all my social media links, which includes everything that's on my card website, which has all my social media links, ironically enough. You can become a pleb for just $1 a month by becoming a member, and also you can buy some merch at the pleb market. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I wanted to give a very huge shout out at the end of this video to the members who are deciding to support the channel and the stuff that I do, being Jojo Sands, Blobby Eduardo, Casual Gaming 22, and Mask Boy. You are all supporting me, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, thank you all so much.